Hey, did y'all know kindness is free? You know? Do you know forgiveness is free? Do you know love is free? Do you know meekness is free? All those things is free. You know, charity. And I'm talking about the charity of the Bible. Charity. Talking about love. Because that's what charity means in the Bible. When God says above all these things, charity, basically, he's talking about love. Love is above them all. Because to have all the other ones, you got to have love. And who is love? God. So you got to have God in order to have all these other ones. Everything falls in line. It's called alignment. And once you get with God and under him, you become aligned. I know some of us grew up with one of those old TVs. You feel me? Granny had one of them old TVs in their house or something. You feel me? Where you got where the foil was on the antennas. You know, remember that? Remember the staticness of the screen? Okay, well, that's like most of us in our life with God. We the TV, right? And our thoughts and the way we think in our brain are the antennas. And sometimes when we just live it, no, not sometimes, all the time, when we just live in our life, that's why we always deal with anxiety, doubt, the what ifs, you know what I'm saying? Because our TV is staticky. We got our antennas going every which way and every way, you know. We not on the narrow road, we on the broad road, on the wide road. So we got our antennas going everywhere. You feel me? Listening to everything, doing what Eve did, listening to outside influences. And going to God is the source. He's not a resource. Most of us use him as a resource when he is the source. So back to what I'm saying, that be our TV. It be all static. So we can't get the messages from God clear. You can't, you know, you see the TV, you can't really see. You will see that it's Amos and Andy, or you will see that it's Rugrats, or you will see what it might be that you was watching as a kid, but you can't really see it. You feel me? And that's how God's voice is sometimes when we are just connected to the world. We can't really hear correctly what he's telling us, or what he's telling, you know, the two eyes. We have two eyes. God gives us information and instructions. He gives us information on something, and then he gives us instructions on how to do it correctly. Man, we got to sometimes get in alignment. Remember, sometimes you have to move those antennas a certain kind of way, and then the picture come through clear. Get aligned with God. Get your antennas on him. You feel me? And he can give you the right messages.